Alright, so what we got today is, well, not from today, it was from the other day. Mid-40s Ford F5. It's heavier than a 1-ton dump truck. Hasn't been started and ran in a long time. Said it was ran last year, but they just dragged it and the motor pretty much just dieseled along. It didn't actually fire because the way it was wired up. There's no way it could have ran. So, new battery cables, new ignition switch, new starter solenoid, and that was about it. Oh, new fuel line, or not fuel line, but cleaned out the gas tank. Got some fresh fuel filter, and tried to see if it would run, and could barely get it to pop off at all. It backfired every once in a while, but did fire very well. So did a compression check, found 2 dead cylinders with 0 pressure, 1 with real low pressure. So figured stuck valves. So we had to pull the heads off. I've never pulled the heads off a Flathead Ford before. I've never even worked on one really. So we pulled the heads off, found some stuck valves, threw some penetrating oil stuff in there, training fluid and WD-40 and stuff. Just gave the valves a couple of whacks, worked them up and down a bunch, got them to free up, let it sit overnight with some more fluid on them, put the heads back on the next day, and this was the result of it. So now that we got the truck to run on its own, the carburetor needs to be rebuilt, so that's going to go off to get rebuilt. The auxiliary pump in it is dead, so we have to prime the carburetor by hand with a little bit of fuel down its throat. And we had to get the radiator fixed. It had a big leak in it. It's been fixed before. It has one tube completely sealed off from it. A fan or something hit the radiator and dinged it up pretty good. So now we got that dropped off and fixed. Already got that back really quick. The carburetor's going to go off, get rebuilt. I don't know how long that'll take. A couple days probably. We'll get that back on and actually be able to let the thing heat up, cycle, run some coolant through it, and actually get it to run right. We'll probably throw some new wires and stuff in there because all the wiring on it is very old and brittle. But the guy wanted it to stop, start, and steer, and this is just the first part of getting it to be able to do that. Next big part of it will be the brakes. A lot of unknowns with that and just trying to get it apart. But once we get that apart, we have to fix the front leaf spring on the driver's side. I don't know if it was from when it was towed or what, but the front leaf spring is broken. One of the eyelets is completely broken off, so the front axle is actually shifted forward. So we'll have to get that fixed or a new spring made, and then it should be good to go. It's an original Anoka County truck, so it's been around in the cities for a long time. It was the guy's grandpa's truck or something, and he'll be back on the road shortly.